Shame, guilt, and fear from under the mask. Dr. Robert Cassar, eartheracademy.com. Rethinking reality once again. Okay, so let's get into this. Fear, doubt, uncertainty, okay, is what I see under the mask. I also see shame and guilt from people because they can't look at my face when they have the mask on. Now, all I know is when I'm wearing the mask, I feel like a bloody idiot. Okay, it's because I just do. And I'm wearing not even a mask, I'm wearing a Jesse James bandana, right? Put them up, boys and girls. So, you know, for me, it's not shame or guilt. It's like feeling foolish to go along playing this game. Okay, and it's just my opinion, but I don't know one person, and I know a lot of people, okay, that has died of the cornholio, okay, sickness. And just because you think you know somebody that has died from it or has it is because maybe that's the way they want to put it down in their death certificate, is because all you gotta do is watch a lot of the videos, keep up with the alternative news and then the alternative news, because some of the alternative news is bogus news too. It's because you got to control both sides of the story, right? You watch the news and what do you get? You get the stories for the evening. Again, stories. And you're watching it on a programmed channel. Programmed. Because that's what it is. It's a story to program you. In a way, of course, that makes sense to the agenda that's coming down. But fear, doubt, uncertainty, shame, and guilt is what's underneath that mask, is because you people can't look at me in the eye. You can't. Okay? And when you do, you just look at me and then you look away real fast. And if I don't wear a mask, you know what happens? Is you look at me for some odd reason and you think that I'm doing something wrong. And personally, I don't have any shame or guilt. I just, again, feel dumb. Now, when you're wearing your mask, just remember, this mask is to protect you, okay, from the outside world from coming in. No. It's just exactly what a surgeon, of course, does. He wears a mask so he doesn't slobber and spit and cough and drool over the open wound or the patient that he's doing surgery on. Okay, I worked in emergency and worked in many different situations where you have to wear this mask, right? Even going into the superfood business, a lot of the places that we went to, you know, you can't even go in the maca processing plant unless you are wearing a mask, because we don't want you to put your cooties on the product. So you're not going to shield yourself. Like, I'm going to wear a bandana on my face. I can breathe from the bottom and everything else, right? When you cough, you use your hand, right? Okay, so anyways, shame, guilt, fear, doubt, and uncertainty. These are vibrations that make us stressed. Is because most of us are just conforming, is because we're part of the hive mind. We're conforming. It's not that we know what is right. We've only been told what to do pretty much all our lives, right? You've been told what to do since you've been just, well, old enough to sort of take commands. So, anyways, now let's get into, you know, under the mask is shame and guilt. So, again, I've been asked so many times, because I'll wear the mask when I need to wear the mask. But otherwise, why would I wear a mask in my car like I see people driving around in their cars? Okay, guys, it's not being smart. Just think about it. You're lowering your blood oxygen, okay, by breathing not clean and, well, you can call it clean air because it's going through a filter. No, you're breathing a bunch of nylon nanoparticulates. Who knows what's in that mask? We know that it's not natural cotton. We know that, you know, you can see any sweatshop in India or China or any place like this. Seen lots of videos where I wouldn't, I don't know, put that thing on my face just because of the conditions that those masks were being made. Everybody in their bare feet with toe fungus, working with the masks on the floor. Guys, you think, remember, like I said, I've been in the superfood business, okay, for over 10 years. And when you go to Philippines and Ecuador and these different places, no matter what nice we package it, if you went to these places, you would question everything if they are keeping things clean, is because they're a third and fourth world country. Where do you think those masks are made? In the USA? They're made in every place. Okay, Algeria, Libya, any place that basically has a sewing machine. Okay, and you got some people that want to follow some templates. So, anyways, okay, so here it is. Shame, guilt, uncertainty underneath the mask. This is causing you undue stress. We are social beings. We resonate at a certain frequency, amplitude, vibration, energy, light, whatever you want to call it. Remember, we're light beings. Why? It's because we can't see in the bloody dark. It tells you one little thing. If you can see in the dark, well, then maybe you're a dark being. But people that see in the day, well, they're called light beings for a reason. It's because you can see with the aid of light. So when we have stress in our world, and that may be you just sitting at home watching television all day long, listening to the scripts that are on every channel pretty much the same. A lot of people call the people that read the news, because you don't tell the news, guys, is because it's not coming from you. It's teleprompted. They call the people that say the mainstream or lamestream information sock puppets, right? And then we see the larger, okay, what we call controlled systems. And those are the people that, well, they have a higher agenda. And they're the ones that are the celebrities of the day. And those are your politicians, right? Those are the celebrities of the day. They're more of a celebrity than you could ever imagine. Oops, just ran over something. Big palm tree twig. So, anyways, when you're a celebrity, that means that the average person that thinks, okay, these people are celebrities, they want to shine with the celebrity. Okay, like all the people that have been sick that are so-called stars, right? From motion pictures, from the stories that we hear, okay, in the way of movies. And pretty much the way it is you'll see a lot of truth in movies, and you'll see a lot of the lies in the news, sort of opposite of what you'd think. You'd think the movies would go ahead and be the lies, right? And you'd think the news would be the truth. But if you really investigate what's going down, you'll find out that, remember, the slaves shall serve. SSS. I didn't write that book. Dr. Wasserman did. Okay, and if you sort of read up on that book, you'll see that we have been farmed in many ways. Remember, you're fed, you're watered, something picks up your trash, okay, disposes of everything, just like the animals in the pen, the chickens in the pen, the cows in the pen, the cattle in the pen. You're fed, watered, and cleaned up after. Yeah, you got to keep a little bit of cleanliness in your house, but a lot of people don't. Okay, that's called dysfunction. So anyway, shame, guilt, uncertainty, fear, doubt, these are resonant vibrations. This alone of the fear mongering, okay, look and see this whole place we live on. Remember, like, again, I'm driving sideways right now, right? I'm in Hawaii. Right. Anyways, this whole system that we, of course, look at all the people out there surfing. Hey, are you guys keeping your social distancing? There's at least 100 people out there surfing. Yo, baby, yo. Good for you. If you keep on, okay, following the rules, which you should, okay, you should start to have some critical thinking, because there's so much I want to say, I'm just sort of bouncing around here, but if it is social distancing, remember, fear is what causes us to get sick and tired. It's because fear is a low vibration, and could it be possible, and I've gotten lots of videos on this before, fasting from the demonic realm, RF frequencies. I mean, these are energies in the air, okay, and we produce certain energies Could it be possible that there's a fourth dimensional race, a world of no form, feeding off of the form that has fear, doubt, uncertainty, shame, and guilt? Remember, we are a society that is controlled by fear. Okay, all the epidemics, everything you see, from war, okay, you're going to get blown up from a nuclear bomb, from, well, bio remediation from poison that some terrorist is going to go ahead and spray in your back door. But then again, when you look up in the sky, you find out that something up there spraying the skies. I can see it today. There's a lot of aerosols going on in the sky. And if you don't know what the aerosols are about, remember, it's called geoengineering, to manipulate, control, or dominate the skies. Remember, keep your eyes to the skies instead of looking in your textbook and in your text messages, right? So when you look at the sky, you'll find out that we are being sprayed like bugs. Whatever comes down, okay, is sprayed in the sky. Whatever goes up must come down. Look at our video that we did on the mysterious tree sickness in Hawaii, and everybody has messaged me back. A lot of people, not everybody, but you know what I mean. Tons of people from around the world have told me this is what has happened to them in their place. Okay, they see the geoengineering, all the cloud brightening. Okay, they see all of the weather modification. And you can watch a channel, Above Ground World News, Mike Morales. He goes over every day, pretty much, live event, to be able to show all the different spraying operations. And there must be, wow, remember, how are all of these spraying operations going off? You're talking 1,000 planes a day flying in the air, no less, around the world. Ship track operations, spraying sulfur, very toxic fuel, because those ships, the big ships, use this stuff called bunker fuel, and it's the most low budget fuel there is. Okay, you have to even heat it up before you even use it, just because it's so thick. And you should see what bunker fuel's got in it, or JP8, which is all of your, you know, your planes that are flying all over the place, all of the different additives that they put in. Okay, look up the ingredients of JP8 fuel, the ingredients of bunker fuel. Talk about pollution. Okay, as they say, 13 of these large, like, cruise liners are supposedly, just one day of them running, 13 of them. Again, I'm not sure who comes up with this information, but 13 of them is all the pollution that every car in the world could make. Okay, just 13 of these. There's supposed to be 600 plus ships on the ocean every second of every day. Okay, these big vessels, we're talking hundreds of feet long, with huge diesel engines, not engines that use once they get in international waters, they start using the cheapest garbage fuel, which causes possibly maybe a lot of the death that we see in the ocean, a lot of the sickness we see in the ocean, a lot of the plankton death we see in the ocean. Remember, the system here is showing you that maybe that we are being exterminated or terminated. Can you see it? Can you smell this disease everywhere? Okay, I can see it. I'm just coming into Hilo now, and I can see the disease on all the trees. Okay, it's just the way it is. I can see a lot of the trees are not healthy. They've lost a lot of their leaves, and their tree trunks are full of this white garbage. Okay, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's everywhere, on every tree. So, I'm talking. Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Just follow me.
I'm just going to stay in the right-hand lane, though, so I don't make any mistakes.
Just stay behind me.
Staying in the right lane, so I don't have any blindside mistakes, because I can't see.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll stay in the right lane. Okay. We're fixing our truck here is because, well, when you put in crappy fuel in your truck, and that's the only fuel we can buy, then what happens is your truck, your fuel, okay, in your car is just like the food you put in your body. And after a while, if you get buildup in your car and you get buildup in your body, then you need bloody tune-up in your car and in your body. So, anyways, scam Holio. Okay, is what a lot of people are calling this sickness, the plandemic. Some people call it that too, okay? And all I can say is it's just like my car right now is got buildup, so I got to go waste money instead of, because I used to be in the fuel business, and if you put in perfectly good fuel that burns really good because it's clean, then your car never needs to be tuned up. It's because it doesn't get buildup. And if you put in good fuel in your bodies, guys, the same thing. Your body not only utilizes the fuel as super fuel, but it doesn't have incomplete burning, and that's what the smog that comes out of your tailpipe is. It's incomplete burning of the fuel. And this is a lot of times when vegans and vegetarians, when you get gas, guys, it's because it's undigested food that makes you have gas and fart. You can see where all of our money's gone, right? Look, all the money that everybody pays in taxes. Why are these roads got bumps on them? Okay, why? 50 cents a gallon in tax. These roads should be singing perfect, and people should be in business, okay? I'm talking a lot of people in business just keeping up the repair. You know what I have to do to keep up my farms? Just repair? How about keep up the repair of the cities, guys? How about keep up everything so it looks like we take care of the city that we live in? All right? Anyways, everything that I see in this realm at this time, okay, is obtuse and backwards. Obtuse and backwards. So, if you really study the satanic ways, okay, and there's lots of books on this. Remember Crowley's books, okay? There's a lot of books on spirit cooking. There's a lot of books on the satanic way of life. And there's a lot of, again, we've done a lot of videos, okay, on this sort of, how do you see the satanic companies? Well, they have the 3 6s in their logos. They have the 33 in their name. Remember, the fallen angels, the 1/3 of the people, okay? Excuse me, the 1/3 of the angels that got kicked out of heaven. 1/3 is 33. And if you haven't watched our video Endgame, that's a good one for you to see, because I give you lots of examples of, like, Bill Gates, 33, right? Clinton, 33. Tesla, 33. Kennedy, 33. Hawaii, 33. New York, 33. There's a lot of numerology that goes along with Kawinky Dinky, right? Do they want to show us at this time that there is a very powerful entity that has taken over this system we call life? And again, why are we in suffering, in sin, in sorrow, in sadness? Why are we under the spell? Why are we doing all of these things that don't make sense? All the S's. I know it's a little coinky dinky, guys, but these S's are words, okay? Secrecy, 33, okay? Secrets, these words with the S. Okay, remember, the English language came from Latin. Etymology will pull you back to the words from which they came. So whoever made up this language of spells, okay, uses the S, okay, part of the language, as part of their spell, satanic spell. Social security, SS, supreme supremacy, SS, social security, or we already said that, secret society, SS, okay, the SS police, okay. Anyways, there's a lot of different things that now we are able to see only because there's some of us that are awake to see Disney 666, Heineken 666. As again, I've gone over a lot of these. I was pushing people to go see Russian Vid's channel, Russian Vids, VIDS, but his channel got taken down. Just like supposedly the other day, David Icke's channel got taken down. No matter if these people are intel officers, whatever it is, to be able to show us what we, okay, need to see and also what they want us to see. Remember, if it's on their platform, they want us to see it. So when you watch Fox News at night, right, and that's the first thing that pops on my YouTube channel, let's say I'm watching a video and then I have it on autoplay, then the next video that comes up is Fox News. Remember, ABC News, Liberty, this, that, it's all the news. So Fox News, remember, they want you to go ahead and remember, it's Fox is 666 in Gematria. They want you to hear this information. There's nothing that gets out on these agencies that they don't want you to hear. You have to understand that. So, I mean, I don't buy into the news. I just study the news. I just watch it. And I look and see what they're telling the people that believe in a lot of things. And I'm not saying that everything is false, but there's a lot of inconsistencies and things that just don't make bloody sense when you have critical thinking. Remember, shame, guilt, uncertainty, doubt. Okay, these are the things of people under the mask. Okay, you'd think as soon as they get out of the store, the first thing you want to do is take this stupid mask off, and everybody's itching their face and they're breathing their own spit inside, their breath inside. Remember, talk about a human's breath, a human's mouth bite is dirtier than a dog's, right? You've heard, and then even dogs, remember, everybody's licking their arse, right? And a human's mouth is supposed to be dirtier than a dog that licks its arse. That's what they say. Look at nice roads here, huh? Bap, 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 bap. Our tax dollars in service. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. So, anyways, look, the shame, the guilt, and the uncertainty, when you get out of the store, okay, take off your mask is so you can bring your blood oxygen up just a little better. And let's say you live in the city, okay, and it's going to be, remember, it's going to be hot coming up here right now, okay? Remember, this is May Day right now. This is the beginning of May, and May is when it gets hot. And now you got to use your air conditioner, and you're going to breathe positive ions sitting in your bloody house all day long. And as soon as you go outside, personally, like I said, keep the mask off your face unless you need to supposedly protect somebody, okay, from something that you don't even know that you have. The boogeyman, remember? The invisible terrorist. The war on terror now is the war on the invisible boogeyman. And buying into this theme is completely fine. Remember, you should clean your house a little better anyways. Like I said, I wouldn't use any of these sanitizers on your hands with this alcohol, all these different antibiotics. Okay, your immune system works off of being poisoned a little bit all day long. It's called hormesis, is when your body reacts to a poison or to an infection or a bacteria or whatever you want to call it, exosome, a dead virus, and now it has to process that because you breathed it in. So let's say you're 6 feet from someone. Do you really think that if I blow certain pathogens in the air, okay, let's say if I had gasoline in my hand and I was blowing the vapors that way, I think you can breathe it beyond 6 feet. I think you'll be able to breathe it as far as the air will take that gas fumes without letting it rise to the ceiling. So 6 feet social distancing is only it's a dream for someone to be able to say, if I'm going to look at the people and see if they follow directions, and I mean follow directions. If I say jump, then if you jump, then we know that you are good people. And if you stay 6 feet from each other and don't have any more than 2 people in a car, and if you're mandatory to wear your mask outside, well, again, that means that possibly you are following the rules, and they're checking to see how many of us are following the rules that don't even make sense. Again, How many people do you know that have died? Not of the influenza flu, and that's a pandemic. 2018, remember, you have more people that die of the flu than die of just about any other disease. Okay, you have almost 2,000 people a day that just die of heart disease. Again, close down Murder King, close down McKill Yourself, close down Taco Hell, close down Kentucky Fried Crap, is because those are the people that eat that stuff, and those that take the flu shot, maybe you're the ones that are getting tested, is because you took the flu shot because you were scared. Again, another S. And since you took the flu shot, what does that mean? It means that most likely now you have what's in, look at those big towers, man, 300 feet tall, Jesus. You now have what's in your body. Now you get tested for this magical sickness, and maybe it's just in you is because of the vaccine you got. Maybe it's in all of us is because, remember, they're doing geoengineering spraying. Who knows what they're spraying, right? Who knows? Nobody knows. Maybe they're spraying glyphosate in the air because a lot of these trees are dying. Maybe they're spraying because all the insects are gone too. Oh, look at those pigs over there. They're hungry. They're looking around, wild pigs, wild boars. So who knows what's going on? All we know is there's thousands of planes or lines, dumps in the air around the whole planet. And Mike goes through that every day, Mike Morales. And it's getting harder and harder to go ahead and share information. It's because if you're out of the mainstream, the lamestream, okay, of their narrative, then, well, remember, we're all trying to keep it real. None of us know what's going on. No, we don't. And whatever I'm telling you is only because we're trying to connect the dots together. We're just trying to connect the dots. And whatever way that we connect the dots together is critical thinking. And if we have critical thinking, then in time, we start to go ahead and see the plans of the future. If you don't know what the Agenda 2020 is, Agenda 2025, Agenda 2030, Google that and read the documents. And you can see, wow, look at all the dead trees over here. Yo, baby, yo. Not a person in these beautiful parks too. Sunday, usually there's people playing out there, soccer every day, not a person in the parks. Again, very disturbing. I could say disgusting, but it's disturbing. It's very disturbing. Anyways, everybody with the masks, okay, and your shame and your guilt, remember guys, you are causing yourself undue stress. Undue stress. I'm coming up with a video here. I'm just gonna film it. It's called What I Do When I Get the Flu. And I'm gonna give you some of the things that I do if I ever get the flu. And as long as I'm not beating up my immune system with putting phones up to my head, and I'm talking cell phones, just homes in general, wireless technology up to your head, if I'm not doing anything to cause my body constant harm, like living in Wi-Fi, living in a tune that has nothing to do with the natural way of life, and that's the pulse technology, okay? Celebrates the class of 2020. Yeah, you didn't celebrate anything, guys. It's going by a school. Okay, if I don't beat up my immune system, then I am bulletproof from being sick. Okay, you get the measles, and what happens? We all got the measles when I was a kid. We all got the chicken pox, okay? That's just the way it is. Nobody dies. Your body gets stronger from what doesn't kill it. This is how hormesis works. And if you get too much, okay, too much stress in your mind, and you could have emotional stress now, is because you just are confused. And you can have physical stress now, is because now you're out trying to chase your tail, trying to make 50 cents and make some, remember, some one eye, some mon eye, some money, mono eye, one eye. Okay, I know it doesn't make sense, guys, but then again, if you study the esoteric ways, like okay is esoteric, but, excuse me, exoteric, that's for the people. It's okay, A-okay, right? But for those that are in the know, look, 6, 6, 6. Can you see it? Okay, first 6, second 6, third 6, 6, 6, 6. I want you to look on Microsoft's cube that they have. You'll be able to see the 33 backwards on the cube, and you'll be able to see the 6, 6, 6 of the black dots in the cube. Okay, in this little array of colors that are out the the back of the cube. Anyways, it's everywhere, guys. Can you smell it? Can you see it? Can you feel it? Okay, do you feel the weirdness in the air? Anyways, okay, I got to figure out where I'm going here coming up. But be smart with, the way that you think in the future. Okay, remember, your immune system needs to go ahead and have, strength put upon it. And that means it doesn't need a constant assault from smart meters. Again, guys, you need critical thinking. I feel like I'm saying this stuff over and over and over again. Okay, and these are the most important things for you to grasp, is all of this technology is completely opposite of God's technology. God's technology. And what's God's technology? This guy's selling beeswax, local honey. There we go. Okay. He's got his store open on the side of the road. And if that was in California, he'd have policemen over there throwing his butt in jail. First offense is a warning. Second offense is $5,000 and a year in jail if the judge has, a hard-on for you, has discretion to be able to put you in jail. Why? It's because if you give him any lip, right? The judge, the jury, and the executioner, they all wear black, right? The policemen wear black. Everybody wears black. Remember, the judges wear black. The priests wear black. It's all of the you can say the honoring of death, the honoring of the Saturnalia, okay? The honoring of this Saturday, right? It's Saturday, Saturn's day, and Sunday is the sun, is Christos's day. And people keep asking me, are you Christian now? Or are you, because you keep talking about God. God is nature, guys. What do you think God is? A man with a little peepee? Okay? With a, come on. Okay? What is God? Is it a man? Okay? Maybe we're all demigods. Maybe there are some of us that increase our, not consciousness, but our light frequency, our vibration, our energy. And we now decode the matrix in a different way that makes us so we have no choice but to share what we see, what we feel, what we hear, and what we touch. Okay? Nature is God. The birds, the bees, the whales, the snails. Look at all these places. Closed, 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 closed. Churches closed. It's like 5 churches in a row right there, and everyone's got its door closed. Jeez. Can't have a funeral right now? Why? Okay, we'll sit in the pews 6 feet apart. Like I said, if I blew gasoline or I blew something, okay, all those particles, remember, everything is in the air. Uh-oh, here comes another illegal guy. He's selling more honey up here. Whoa, daddy, call the snitch on him. Okay, get him, boys. Okay, here's another guy here. Masaladas, whatever they are, some type of a food. Anyways, guy's a good boy though. He's got his mask on. Yeah, selling on the side of the road. Okay, enough. All I can say, guys, is that we are living, right, in sort of like this weird movie right now. None of it makes sense. Because if you have critical thinking, none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. Okay? We're destroying the economy of people. Essential business are all businesses is because my essential business that I run makes me so I can buy essential things like food and pay my rent and be able to get things to repair my house. Oh, I can't buy things. I was in the store the other day and they said this aisle's closed. Why? Okay, I want to fix some things in my house. I need to repair it. I don't need to have things get into further disarray. Look, the Honey Y Cafe, closed. Closed. Breakfast, closed. Look at all those trees they killed over there. Aye. Anyways, there's a war on God because there's a war on nature. And when there's a war on nature, that means that the devils, the little devils, okay, the people, and those that are the assistants of Satan, the 33, right? Kawinky Dinky. Remember, my name, Robert, is 33. Okay, look it up. Robbie, 33. A lot of famous names. King Robert, right? Okay, a lot of people that have these names, and they, of course, get these names for a reason. It's because they want to have others see that they are part of the theater. Again, Fox News, 666 News, 20th Century Fox. Pythagorean numerology, 666 is Fox. Very simple. Right in your face. And again, what are you going to do about it? Most people, they'll just turn their eyes the other way. It's because the new age religion has told you, don't look at evil. Because if you look at evil, then it may manifest in your world. Okay? How about if you don't look at evil, it'll never go ahead and be extinguished in our world. Our eyes and our voice that speak the truth will extinguish what is not, it's not supposed to be. Remember, there does not need to be suffering, sin, sorrow, sadness. We don't need to be under the spell. And if you do wake up from within the dream and the spell starts to dissolve, then what are you going to do about it? My nose going up in the hill. I've got 2,500 feet right here going up to volcano. What are you going to do? Okay, so here I got to get off pretty soon because here's Mountain View. Okay, again, it's up to you guys. You buy into the fear, the doubt, the uncertainty. Okay, is because you will be sick in the future. You start eating all their junk food, you start eating their processed crap, then you are ascending, okay, into a realm that you will not like. Okay, and you can say you can be descending into a realm you won't like. It doesn't matter. You're going to go to a place that is not going to be good for you. And how are you going to get out of it? Once you get sick and tired, then good luck on you having the energy to be able to dig yourself out of that place. So I'm going to do lots of videos on the future. They'll be on eartheracademy.com. This is where I can tell all my private secrets that I've learned over the last 40 years plus. Okay, this has been my day job and night job, is to be able to see a lot of the covert operations, basically, of control. Okay, to be able to see through into this place that wants to control the herd. Remember, we've been farmed. Don't you see the farm? Don't you see that the game wardens at this time want to pin down the farm and make it so there will be no more free-range humans allowed? Free-range chickens? Free-range humans. I see some free-range cattle over there. Pretty cool. But free-range humans will be not allowed. That means you're not going to be able to procreate when you need to or want to. And even better yet, you won't want to procreate is because you can't. It's because you've been castrated by the endocrine disruptors that are in your food, in your water, in your air. Okay, plastic, bisphenol A, all the different petrochemicals, the xenoestrogens, the chemical estrogens, the phytoestrogens, okay, soy, flax, hops in your beer, okay, all of these things that basically are assaults on your manhood. All these detergents and chemicals, all these fragrances are chemicals. Stay away from these things. I feel like I'm talking to children. But then again, guys, even if we have an adult body, it doesn't mean that we haven't really been conned. Remember, I'm a confidence man. I'm a con man. I'm a positive con man. I give positive confidence. Positive. And positive confidence means that I'm going to try to help you in the ways that maybe might be good for you. And if I'm a negative con, that means I'm conning you, I'm tripping you, I'm making you trip over your shoelace is only because you don't look down to see that your shoelace is untied. Okay? Do not put phones up to the side of your head, and plus they're two-way transmitters. Remember, they're two-way microwave transmitters. Okay, enough. I gotta figure out where I'm going. 2,500 feet right here. That's where we're at right now. Okay, guys, aloha. Take care of yourselves. Earther Academy is only $10 a month right now. We've lowered the price down, no upfront fees. Even if after 30 days you feel that you did not get anything out of it, then we'll give you your money back. Okay, money back guarantee. And it costs a lot for me to keep Earther Academy going. Yes, it does. What do you think? It's free. Okay, you hire competent people to help you, have all different just information that takes hundreds of hours to collate all the time, put together all the time, have critical thinking all the time. And a lot of the members, thank you very much, guys, for sending me information that I should take a look at. Dr. Cassar, check this out. What do you think? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyways, you also get a $100 coupon. Yes, you do. Okay, to buy anything you want in our store, like an RO water system, because you need clean water, a distilled water system, a whole house water system, maybe some ozone equipment, whatever it is. Okay, if you feel that you need to cancel your membership, you can cancel it anytime, then great. Keep the coupon. Use it anytime. Anyways, as I used to say, tell a friend, guys, about things that what you've learned. Tell a friend about the things that you've experienced that are positive and good. Good. Remember, take away the O off of good, and what do you get? God. And if you don't share even the evil things that you've learned, you don't have to do them, but you can share what you found out, then you're a little add a D to the evil, a little devil. As I used to be when I was a kid, shooting birds out of the trees and killing everything with my pellet gun and just lying to people and cheating and stealing. I was a little devil when I was 10 years old, 15, to see if I can get away with things. Okay, that's it before I get lost. Aloha, take care of yourselves, stay safe, guys, and don't buy in to the hysteria. Okay, enough. Aloha.